Hi everybody, this is DetectiveTOX with the second part of Dark Souls 3. I'm playing this on the Xbox One. Now the previous video that I did was the intro cinematics, which were awesome. The character creation. And it was some, there was some gameplay in the first half of the Cemetary of Ash. And I did some gestures, all of the gestures, just prior to where I am now. And there was a bonfire which I saved, which I didn't show that in the previous video. But since then I saved and went down here to those large opening in there and tried to take out the first boss, but couldn't do it. So here I am going back in for, I think it's my fourth attempt. And working my way through. Using up my my flask, my health flask, my Estus. Here we go. See what I did before. First time I went in, he was just he was kneeling, and he had a large sword that was in him. I pulled it out, and then he became animated, and that's when we started battling. And there's my soul. Couple of souls just over there, the green you can see. Take it all with you. Okay. I've been practicing a bit trying to take him down. That's been good. Very good, isn't it? Come on, dear. And just about now, whoa, look at that. Sprays the blood, starts expanding. I don't know what it is, it's part plant, part growth. I managed to take him down. I'm very happy, very happy. Air on fire, destroyed. Ember restored. Not quite sure about the ember restored viso, but I've certainly got more embers on me. I'm starting to fire up. It's so fluid when he does the gestures. Okay, souls retrieved. The bonfire. It's the second bonfire. It's pretty good. They're not like, miles apart. I don't have much in my inventory at the moment. See the coiled sword. I need to use that later on. And that will open up the fast travel. You can travel between your bonfires. Don't have any additional armor or apparel. Have a seat. Might as well use the bonfire. Okay. Now, I could go through those doors up ahead, or I can stand here like a goose and keep on celebrating. I think it was at this point I remembered that there is a crystal creature that's in the first area of the Cemetery of Ash. You thrust it into the shrine bonfire to activate the bonfire warp. Okay, I'll make my way back to the first part of the Cemetery of Ash. But I'll just have a look around here. Speed that up a bit. Take out these. You'll find that with your different classes, they certainly change dramatically with regards to how much power they have with their strikes. I did try using the Pyromancer, but his hits were nowhere near as good as this class. The warrior. The warrior. Oh yes, right, 3 of them. Just sitting around having a smoke, eh? Silly move. I thought they'd lunge forward, that's why I was striking ahead of time. More souls to pick up. The more you got when you go to upgrade, the better, of course. Look at that. The embers flying off him. Yeah, I'm just mucking around there. Lost my bearings. Okay, that's the bonfire where I first saved. Just down from here is where I ended my last video. My first video, I should say. Just down the bottom. Just here. Okay, let's go and see if we can take out this crystal creature. Well, I know what's going to happen, but I'll leave it until it happens. See, you can get lucky and take out 2 with 1 hit, because your swing does curve around, and even if they're behind you, sometimes you can get both of them. Okay. Sounds like a bloody dog. Okay. Where was it? Yes, I had to get my bearings again. Through the water. Through the water. You can speed it up in the water. Just gotta hit that B, hold that B button down, and you can move a bit quicker. See to the right, and now over to the left. That's where there was an item when I picked that up. And look at this. Fucking lizard. God, it's got its tail, it's got its claws, it can stand up and it can, land on you. Turns into like a bloody wheel, like a hedgehog. It spews out these crystals, some sort of gas or toxin. It's ice, yeah. Look at that. That's why you need magic power. Long range. Okay, here I am back at the bonfire at the Cemetery of Ash exit point. Pretty crazy castle, isn't it? Yeah! I edited out the menu for the gestures. Looks cooler. There's got to be a quicker way to doing the gestures. I just haven't worked it out yet. Broken straight sword. Now that is shit at the moment. It has to be repaired. Less power than the axe. That's cool. Again, editing. I edited out the menu for the gestures. I need to be able to find out how to make it look like that without having to, muck around with the editing. Oop, peekaboo. Lock on. Here he comes. Come on, come on. See, I was thinking he had like an axe or something, or sword, and he got like a swing, because he had like the lance. He just poked me. You didn't have to do the backwards sweeping movement. Homeward bone. Okay, you return to the last bonfire restored at Orta Shrine. Maybe that's when you're at a location which is in between and things aren't going very well. And you're going back on your terms. Okay. Little message. Open your menu. Whoa, this guy's got fiery arrows. Crossbowman. Another lancer. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Always look around, always look around. Scared the crap out of me. I couldn't get a hit in him. Well, I thought to myself, yes, he's fallen off, but I followed him. Okay. Do this again. Go straight up. Bypass all the riff-raff. Gotta get my bearings. I certainly have improved the Dark Souls series. There's just more colour in it now, and there's better clarity. Whoa. It's easy to take out. Just don't let him get in first. No doubt there'll be more of them. Farewell, Mr. Doggy. Off you go. Go on. Go. Ragdoll. Souls retrieved. 4,454. That'll come in handy. Yeah. Looks amazing. Well, what do we have here? Okay, so people leave messages and you can vote whether it's good or bad or just back out. Firelink Shrine. So there you've got your shrines and your bonfires. The shrines obviously are waypoints where you can do your fast travels. But I think once you're at a bonfire, once you've set up the shrine, you can then go back. Anyway, watch and see. It's one big seat. This game has got the creepiest, just ambient music. It's great. No keys. It's locked. That wooden shield looks fantastic. Probably not the best shield. I'm sure I'll get better shields. But just the grain in the wood. It's great. Now what will we have down here, I wonder? Or you were wondering. A tight spot ahead, therefore try tongue.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Okay, this is where you level up. Watch the money go down. Or the souls, I should say. That's the currency. So pick wisely. Everything, but not enough.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Farewell, Ashen One.
Farewell. Some souls. Well, here we go. Beautiful. Bonfire lit. Rage. I don't need to see anyway. You can travel, tune spells, organize storage box, burn undead bones, I think. Okay, so we can stay here, back to the cemetery ash, way back to the beginning, or we go to the high wall. Okay, look at that, the magic of editing. Hi, I'm here. Can't use that. My little light that I carry with me, I don't know where it's coming from. Here we go. A while since that's been open by the looks of it. Look at that. The high wall of Lothric. Yeah. I like to do slow-mo with these gestures sometimes. They look so cool. Yes, I made it. I'm sure it gets a lot tougher. Okay. DetectiveTOX out. See you next time.